Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I gotta close my door. I gotta take a piss real quick, actually. Inside look at Tim the Rich's real life. Besides Sea of Thieves on YouTube. This is Inside Edition. Fun fact, this was the 6th or 7th time that I pissed today. I don't actually remember how many times I pissed today so far. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to get started with this video. Hate to say it, guys, I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded lately, but after those first two videos, what other content is there to, do top 10 videos about, really? If you guys have any suggestions, I'll definitely do another one if you guys really like those, but, today, I decided to switch it up a bit, why not? So, today, without further ado, we are going to be doing a tutorial video. Sea of Thieves TDMing. That's right, TDM tutorial video. Because, if you've ever, played Arena consistently, you definitely have seen, in the comment things, TDM, people spam it. But, I'm going to be honest, you probably don't know what that means because you're a bot. Well, I'll teach you how to turn that bottiness into pro-level gameplay. Alright, boys, without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Hey, guys, so basically what you're going to want to do to get this TDM started is you're going to want to find someone to fight, because you're not just going to be able to fight yourself. That's completely retarded. You're not going to be able to fight yourself in a game. You can't do team damage either in this game. So, you're going to have to find someone to fight. There's a couple ways you can do this. I would say number one would probably be you could spawn camp someone. This, preferably, you should probably use sword because it's really hard to hit shots with the sniper and the pistol. So, Blunder Sword would probably be, the number one thing to use during the camp. And, what you're going to want to do is make sure they're anchored and set their boat on fire so that they take damage when they spawn. When they spawn in, of course. And then proceed to just kill them on their boat, repeatedly until, they're oh, you're fucking ass. And then you just go and, TDM them. That's one way to get it started. Second way is you just pipe up in a sick Discord lobby. For example, the Deadeyes lobby. Oh, wait! The Deadeyes are dead. Breaking news. The Deadeyes are dead, like Carso's left eye. Just so you guys know, I repeat it again, the Deadeyes died. So, basically, as I was saying before, you gotta pipe up in one of these Discords, and you'll get someone to TDM you, like the Bandits Discord, Riot. There's a bunch of them. You just gotta know people, really. And all you gotta do after that is get boats set up. If you're having any problems getting boats set up, then basically to get boats set up for a TDM, you're gonna want to just straight up queue with your teammate and try to get in the lobby with them. Since solo queuing's impossible in this game, you're not going to be able to queue solo and try to get everyone. So that's not really an available option. So basically just queue with your teammate and all the other people at the same time. And that way you'll be able to get into the same game as them and you guys can fight each other. Another way to get boats set up is just to ask somebody in your game politely, oh, hey, please give me your boat. And then if they're a nice guy, they'll let you have their boat. Those are the ways to get this TDM started. Now to get in the, the meat and potatoes of the TDM. What you're going to want to do is go to the fort on the server. There's only one map that doesn't have a fort, and that's the one with Smuggler's Bay. But this is no issue, really. All you have to do is it's kind of a known rule that you go to Smuggler's Bay and Sword TDM. It's just because there's no ammo boxes, so that's kind of what everybody does. And for all those people that go to Lone Cove, like, come on, you gotta, like, know what you're doing. Like, it's kind of known now, like, that was, like, the old strat. Now everyone goes to the Smuggler's Bay and Sword TDM, so get with the program. Anyways, so once you get to the fort with your boat, you're going to want to anchor it and always shoot as high as possible. Because if you're shooting low, they're going to have so many shots of you when you're running up at the beach, when you're running right at them and stuff. So you're going to always want to shoot high, because like it's so much harder to shoot people in the air than people that are running on the beach. So you're going to want to make sure you're shooting high when you're shooting off. And also, just a little note here, couple like basic rules about TDMing. I'll just lay them out for you. Number one, you got to make sure that if you have food, you're allowed to grab 5 pieces of food from your boat, which is probably going to be coconuts. And then what you're going to want to do is, if you get shot a bunch and you eat all your food, you're supposed to announce to everyone that I am out of food and that you have to go search the barrels. This allows you to not be able to get shot at while you're getting food from the barrels, because people really respect like that you didn't die and you were eating all that food. So yeah, you're allowed to get food from barrels, just make sure you announce it. Another rule, if you happen to run out of ammo in the TDM, you're going to want to announce to everyone, hey, I'm out of ammo, let's all take a quick break, we'll get some ammo, and then we'll resume the fight. This is a very simple way to just, get going with the TDM and just keep it moving, because nobody likes to be out of ammo, Everyone's trying to get ammo. And if someone runs out, you're going to ruin their day. What are they going to do? Just sit around and watch? No. Also, a couple other known facts about TDMing is everyone starts off as sniper pistol, but if one team is like super dominating, then you are allowed to get blunder and sword out. You're probably like, what do you mean by dominating? And by this, the kind of set rule is to have it be, like 6 kills. If somebody's beating you by 6 kills, it is 100% acceptable to bring out any other weapon. So, you'll see people that bring them out, like, off the start. Those guys don't know what they're doing. You're only allowed to bring out, like, other weapons if you're losing by 6. So, just make sure that you don't start off using blunder or sword. Start using it when, you're down at least 6 kills. So that's basically the main guidelines of the TDM, and now I'll get into, like, the time frames and stuff. So for the time frames, basically what it is just... Oh yeah, guys, sorry, I forgot to mention. If somebody is shooting at you in the water, what do? I'll tell you what you do. You shoot back. Because water shots are pretty controversial in the Sea of Thieves, but to be honest, they are allowed. It's in the TDM rulebook, made by Baythanger himself. So... and he is Jesus of the Sea of Thieves, as you all know from my last video. So, water shots are allowed in this game. You just have to make sure that you type Vendetta, and then it's 100% acceptable. Everyone will understand, and you'll just keep going with the game. We want a fair game. So, yeah, that's basically it with water shots. And let's get going. If you do happen to get a 2-tap in the TDM, you're going to make sure, no matter what happens, you stand still and you type, get shit on, or fuck you, you're a bot. Some along those lines. Because they literally just got 2-tapped, and they deserve to be clowned on for that. Here's a clip of me doing that to one of my compadres. And there it is. Alright. Anyways, Also, if you happen to air shot someone, you gotta say, you got fucking air shot, suck my dick. Or something along those lines. You know, if you ever do something sick, you clip it and then you fucking talk shit. This gets in the opponent's head and really gives you the advantage in the TDM. Another thing in the TDM, if you're getting hit rag, you gotta make sure how many times you hit them. You type the number in the chat. This is very crucial, just so they know that you should have got the kill and they don't deserve to have the 5 points that they got. I have another clip of me clearly hitting this dude about 12 times, and he didn't die, so I typed it in the chat, you know, and you're allowed to, depending on how many times you hit them, you're allowed to count those as kills. So, say if you hit them 4 times, that's 2 kills, 8 times, that's 4 kills, 12 times, that's... Hold on, give me a second. 6 kills. Alright, yeah, so basically you just kind of add those points up at the end, and that's that. Controversial topic, cannoning. If somebody comes and cannons you, you have to make sure they're not doing anything sus. Like, if they're just swooping by, they cannon you, it's whatever, you know, let them go. But if they're staying there and just spam cannoning you, you gotta go camp those guys. And you make sure to always pull out the sword in that camp, because you want to really make them feel the pain that they're putting you through by cannoning. If they're just trying to get the chest, it is polite to swim the chest out to them. It's not required by any means, but it is polite. So if you want to be a polite pirate, then you could definitely do that. I mean, it's really up to you. I don't care what you do. But that's what I do personally, is I swim the chest out to them and I say, thank you for cooperating. Have fun on your adventure. I don't know what they're doing. Anyways, moving forward. If the TDM is extremely close, let's say it's, for example, 10 to 9. The person with 9, whoever dies first, they are allowed to go back to their boat and start cannoning once the timer hits 3 minutes. And people don't really know about this rule, but it is in the rule book. I read it thoroughly 12 times. I've read it, and it's kind of just, it's implanted in my brain at the moment. And once the first cannon's fired, the opposition is allowed to fire back. So, you know, it's fun. It kind of mixes up navaling and, you know, PvP combat. So, yeah, just make sure you're always cannoning at the end of the game to, like, kind of implement the naval factor into the TDM. So it really shows off skills throughout the game. And, that's kind of my main points about TDMing. If I missed anything, make sure to put it in the comments. And, sorry about me uploading so late. And make sure to like and subscribe and enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, guys.